Welcome again with another episode of Roofer Reflections. I'm really happy to have Alannah here. Thank you for coming on the show.
Yes, of course. Happy to be here.
How did you make your way slowly towards roofing?
My cousin was actually working at one of our competitors, a roofing company. He had been there for a year, and I had took a job at the casino just to get income. And then he texted me or called me one day, and he was like, "Hey, we're looking for a bid coordinator. Do you think you'd be interested in do the interview?" I was like, "Let's do it." And basically from there, that's how I got started. I started as the new construction bid coordinator for that company. So that's basically how I got into roofing, and now I haven't left.
Did it come naturally to you? I mean, how were your first days, months, years?
It was kind of a challenge the first time because I had to teach myself how to read plans. I knew conceptually a little bit, but how everything worked from elevation, exterior elevation, a building section, a detail. My cousin was kind of my teacher at that point, and he's like, it's a puzzle, you got to figure it out a little bit. He didn't give me all the answers, but slowly I kind of figured out how to take measurements. I relied on YouTube a lot, what blue beam, things like that. It was a little tough in the beginning, but I think being in that position, I just wanted to really impress like the company and try to get a process down. And I realized that I wasn't that bad at it. People were like, "You're pretty good," and I didn't see it. I didn't, I was just trying to figure it out, how to get information for the sales team and everybody. It's always a learning process, with anything. Now I think I've been in roofing about 9 years. We're all trying to figure it out as best as we can. It's never 100%, but if you're about 80-90%, then you're pretty good, you're pretty set.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots to know, right?
Yeah. So starting as the new bid coordinator and at that company, and they were growing pretty fast, there was opportunity to kind of help assist with the flow of information and getting that to other departments and things like that. So I think that's kind of my sweet spot, figuring out processes, figuring out what we're missing, and trying to accommodate or get everybody what they need, from the executive level to the production level to the sales level, and accounting, things like that. So
what do you tell the people that are considering the roofing industry as a career, or people that are new to the industry? What sort of advice or things would you tell them?
Yeah, I tell them, I'm like, there's a lot of opportunity in the roofing industry, even if it isn't at a roofing company necessarily, where you're actually installing the work and all of that. There's manufacturers, there's podcasts, there's so many avenues that are coming about that people are scratching the surface with, technology wise. So I just tell them there's a lot of opportunity in places to go. It's just the matter of your mindset, and how you approach it is really gonna determine it. If they can do the work and they have a good attitude and they show up, I feel like you're already ahead of the curve a little bit. So I tell them to ask questions like, okay, you may be doing something each day, but do you know why you're doing this? Do you know how this affects? This is how you show up for the organization. Kind of no matter how small the role is, anybody that's new that comes through, we're just kind of like, we started where you were at type of thing. So if you want to move up, it is possible.